How do you play the Miracle Choice Pocket Edition? So this video is just about how to play this game. My name's James Kelly and I'm the creator of both games. This is a board game, and as you see it's got a board inside, and the board game is only really available for people who learn how to facilitate the game for other people. So we're not talking about that today. We're simply going through how do you play the Miracle Choice Pocket Edition. And the Pocket Edition is based on the board game. It's got similar cards and it's a game with dynamics in it. And you'll find out it's a game by, when you open it, you'll see there's a dice. So you know there's going to be some rolling of the dice. That's a nice part of it. And you'll see there's a large pack of cards, and also an instruction booklet with 6 steps, 1 to 6 here on this side. And on the other side, some more game details at the top, and at the bottom, a little bit more information about Miracle Choice. And the first step in playing the game is you need to think of a reason for playing. And you could think of that in terms of a question. It might be a question about whether I should move jobs, a question about my next steps in life, a question about how I'm going to handle the difficulty I have with my son or daughter. It might be a question about my health. Whatever question you have in your mind, that's what you're going to bring to the game. So that's step number 1. What do you need clarity about? What confusion do you have in your life? The reason for playing the game. The next step is to separate out the 7 packs. And you'll notice that in most of the packs there's a number on the top left hand corner. So the needs is pack number 1. And pack number 2 is the body cards. Pack number 3 is a miracle pack. Pack number 4 is identity. And then we've got relationships, pack number 5, and another miracle set for pack number 6. And finally we have another pack that has no number on the top left hand corner at all. And this is the choice pack. And this is going to be the last pack that we're going to choose from in the game. We're going to end with the choice card. So we take the dice, we remember the reason we're playing the game, we roll the dice, and here I get the number 5. I'm going to choose a card from the pack number 5 corresponding to the dice. I can choose from the top, or I can pick up the pack and I can choose any card from the pack. So I'm randomly choosing a card. I'll turn it over and I'm going to read out loud if I'm playing in a group, because you can play in a group up to 10 people. And you'll see in this card that halfway down there's a miracle choice. And the miracle choice bit will show me a totally different way of looking at the situation. So I'm going to start off by reading the first bit, and then I'll read the miracle choice. And when I'm reading the card, I'm looking at getting insights from the card into the reason why I'm playing the game. And if you're playing with other people, they can help you get insights as well. Because once you've finished your bit, which really involves listening inside as well, listening to your inner guide and getting insights from a deep place within yourself. Once you're finished that bit, it's open for other players to make comments to help you go deeper into understanding how the card applies to your playing intention or the reason you're playing the game. What other players are not encouraged to do is give you advice. It's not a game about getting advice from your other players. You can do that after the game is finished. It's not about fixing the situation. It's really about allowing a moment where you get insights for yourself in another way. And that's what all the cards are going to do for you. But I'm not going into too much really about those dynamics at the moment. I'm really just going to concentrate on how do you play the game. So your first card is there, and you'll keep that card separate from the rest of the game in front of you. You would then pass the dice to the next player on your left if you're playing in a group. And so imagine we're in a group and it comes back round again, and now I'm going to roll the dice for the second time, and I get the number 2. So again, I'm going to choose from the pack with the number 2 on it, which is a body pack. I'll turn over the card, and I'll do the same thing again. I'll see this card also has a miracle choice part halfway down it, and that'll tell me how to look at the situation differently, how to make a choice for the miracle rather than a choice for fear. Because the first bit is really about how I'm seeing the situation now, and if I'm confused or have doubts about the situation, I'm looking at that not from a miracle perspective. Again, pass on the dice, comes back again. Already people are commenting, other players are commenting on this card, and they may not comment. It's not that everyone, all the rest of the players have to say something about this card. And now I get a 3. So when I get a 3, I am going to choose from pack 3, which is a miracle pack. And you'll see there's 2 miracle packs, pack number 3 and pack number 6. And this is significant. If I roll a 3 or 6 and get a miracle card, I know that that is the second last card in the game for me. So the miracle card, when I turn it over, it doesn't have a miracle choice bit halfway down it. And this miracle card is really telling me that I've experienced this miracle in my life before, but it's exactly what's missing from the situation I'm playing the game with today. So I'm going to take a moment to allow in or to accept and to remember this miracle and in my life so that the situation I'm playing with can transform. So this is a very important card in the game, and I'm going to allow that miracle into my life. And now, after I've done that, other people can make comments as well after I've done the bit for myself. And I then pass the dice again to my left. And when it comes to my turn again, I won't roll the dice again after I get a miracle card. I will just choose simply any card from the choice pack. And when I turn it over, I'll see that this pack has quotations from A Course in Miracles on the subject and teaching of choice. And so this will give me insights into what it really means to choose in my life. And we're not talking about just choice on the external, we're talking about an inner choice deep within myself. And I will realize in some way that I'm making a choice to see the situation in one way or another. And this will really complete the game for me. And part of the completion is also, when I've got this card, I'll then take a moment to look at all the cards together, and I'll see what insights come up. I may even see that there's a theme running through these cards. I may get different insights when I look at them all together. And so I'll take a moment, and that's the last step in the game. I'll take a moment to realize completely the insights and the gift the game has for me. And that's it's complete. And if other people in the game are for example, haven't landed on a miracle card yet, and they've got lots of other cards building up, say they have 4 cards but they haven't got a miracle card yet, I have finished my game, but I'm also able to stay present and to give input into the other players when they're playing. So I'll wait until everyone in the game has got a miracle card and a choice card to end. Or, of course, if it's a large group and time's restricted, then the game will only finish when time runs out. And so, for example, if time runs out and some people have a row of cards and never had a miracle card yet, then they will just end the game at that point when time is up and we don't have any other time left. And so for some people in the game will be short. In fact, the shortest game you can get is when you roll on your first turn, you roll a 3 or a 6, and therefore you'll just have 1 miracle card and 1 choice card, and your game is complete. So that would be the shortest game. And every game is perfect, whether you don't get a miracle or choice card in your game and you have these other cards which have miracle choice halfway down on them, it doesn't matter. The game's going to be perfect for you no matter what way it ends. So hopefully you'll enjoy the game and have lots of insights and fun, and allow yourself to be open during the game to have another experience of your situation or question you've brought to the game. Thank you.